All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a rather sickly edition of El Supercast. With me today is Endo.
Yay.
So, let's get right down to business. LPs. We want them, you got them.
Yes.
What's your current project and how you've been enjoying your LP status?
My current projects, I have two of them.
Okay.
Are Metroid Prime for the Nintendo GameCube and the original NES Metroid.
Ooh, going old school and new school. I like that.
Oh yeah. And I've been enjoying Let's Playing a lot since I've started doing it. The people that do it are great. The friends I've met are amazing. I've gotten so much support from everybody.
That's good.
And it gives me an excuse to yell at my video games finally.
Well, you know, video games is a good way to relieve stress.
There are other ways too, but I'm not getting into that.
Alright. So you said classic Metroid.
Mm-hmm.
Are you using the Justin Bailey code or are you going the original arm?
I'm going the original.
Okay.
Finding every upgrade myself. Well, gonna try anyway. I haven't played it since like 98.
Wow. That's a good ways back.
Yeah, I was 7.
Well, with the classic games, I find that they're a lot harder than you remember.
Actually, this one's a lot easier than I remember.
Oh yeah?
I did a practice run, and in an hour, I've already gotten past the first boss.
Well, that's good. That means that your skill hasn't degraded.
That is true. Although my skill in Metroid Prime, I can't say as much.
Oh, really?
Because I never played that up until now. I'm doing that blind.
Ooh, a blind run. I did a
Yeah.
few blind runs before.
I think
They're
they're a
not
lot
me.
more interesting. They're more fun, but it's harder to come up with good, cohesive commentary sometimes, I think.
Yeah. And you know what? I find that when I first started LPing, it was hard for me to multitask.
Yeah.
Come up with commentary while playing. But after a while, it became second nature.
Exactly. Now when I just play video games on my own, I start talking in the middle of them like I'm LPing, but I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't help it anymore.
Yeah, it becomes a force of habit.
I'm actually headed to PAX East next year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, gonna try to meet up with some of the bigger LPers. Trying to get myself out there a little bit.
Oh, that's good. I'm currently on hiatus for LPs. I need to get a new hard drive to continue on.
Yeah, that always sucks. I had 3 complete LPs recorded. Zelda Twilight Princess, Zelda Skyward Sword, and Limbo. All done and edited and stuff, and my hard drive crashed and I lost all of it.
Ooh, that's not good.
So I had to cancel 3 LPs right there.
Well, PAX East, I'll tell you this much, since I was there last year. It's good. I liked it.
Now, my question is, do they sell stuff there, like at an anime convention?
Yeah. Yeah, they sell stuff. Mostly, like, games. They did have this, you know how Kineticon has board games?
Yeah.
They had a few shops like that. But, no cosplay stuff.
Oh. Well, it's something you have to give up sometimes.
Yeah, it's true. But it's a good building over there. They, last year they needed more to fill it up. I felt like there was a lot more open space that they could have used it with other things. So hopefully this year it'll be a lot more expanded.
Are you gonna be there?
Me? Currently I'm not sure. I want to, but I need to plan ahead.
My uncle's taking me for my 21st birthday.
Alright. Well, it's going to be pretty interesting with it taking place at the same time as Anime Boston.
Yeah. I don't like Anime Boston, too big. Or they don't run it good enough, I should say.
Uh-huh. One thing that I'm interested about is how many cosplayers are going to go to PAX East that you would see at Anime Boston.
What do you mean? Like, how many cosplays would there be?
Well, you got your fair share of gamers.
Yeah.
And they also cosplay.
Well, if I was gonna cosplay, I was thinking of going as the Reaper Conduit from, Infamous.
Reaper Conduit?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with that game.
Should check it out if you have a PS3.
A PS3?
Yep.
Well, I don't have any of the newer systems, sorry to say.
You should buy one.
Nah, I gave up on new systems. The last system I have, and I'm glancing it with the corner of my eye, is the Dreamcast. That was the last system I ever bought.
Really?
Yep.
That was in the early 90s, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Wow, I feel bad for you.
Hey, ain't nothing to feel bad about. It's a good system.
Oh, it's a good system, yeah, but you lost out on all the great games that came out after that.
Oh, I know.
Like the Tales series.
Tales of Vesperia.
That one, not so much. Tales of Symphonia.
Well, there have been some pretty epic games, I'll have to admit. And if things would have been different, I would have continued on to have newer systems and spending all kinds of money on video games and then, being broke all the time because all my money's on video games.
Well, most of my money goes towards the anime.
Alright, so let's talk about anime. I think it's safe to say that Bleach is kaput.
Yeah, it started out good, now it just sucks.
And it's
sad.
It is. Because it had a lot of potential.
They should have ended it at the end of the Aizen Kurakara arc.
Now, are you up to date with it? Have you read the
I haven't read it in a couple of months.
Okay. So I won't give away the ending.
All I know is that Ichigo gets his powers back from Rukia and all of the captains, and Kenpachi kills that time dude, and Toshido fights the gamer dude, and Byakuya Senbon goes crazy and tries to kill him, and then it's just Ichigo versus Ginjo at the end. That's the last I saw.
Yeah. Well, that...
But I have a feeling that Aizen is controlling Ginjo somehow.
They look alike.
They do. And I have always thought, since the first time they showed Aizen, that Aizen and Urahara are somehow working together.
Interesting. That's an interesting theory.
Because, Aizen kept saying how much more powerful he was than Urahara, then how did he get beaten by him so easily? He couldn't have. And how come he went to the Central 46 if there is no Central 46? He killed all of them. I think it's all a plot. I think Urahara made Ichigo strong, put the hollow inside of him to try to kill him, and when it backfired, Aizen started doing all this crap.
Well, that's an interesting theory you got there. I guess you'll just have to see with the next chapter if everything lines up.
Yep.
And with that, we're on the 10-minute mark. Is there any websites that you would like to give props to before we get going?
Not really.
Not really?
Nope.
Well, you're the first guest that hasn't give props to any websites. Oh, great. Now it falls on me.
Okay. Can I give props to GameFAQs.com?
Alright, there you go.
They, even though I try not to look up a lot of stuff from LPs, I did use their map for Metroid.
Well, with a game like Metroid, using a map is most beneficial.
Yes, it is. Especially since I was going towards, whatever it's called.
What, a speedrun?
No, I wasn't going for a speed run. I was going towards the second area of the game.
Oh.
And, I accidentally went into Ridley's lair and couldn't find out why I kept dying.
I see.
So I didn't have a map. And Ridley's like the second to last boss.
Alright, this has been a very informative edition of El Supercast.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time, everybody.
Bye.
Peace.